sitting here, and the Lord is just like really dealing with me, like giving me downloads of things. And He brought back to me when I was young. I was young, like 19, 20. Let me make sure my thing up. And I'm saying young like I'm not young. I'm still young. Okay, but He brought back in 20 years old, right? Um, Something someone had did to me. And God really gave me a heavy download about that time when I was 20, 19, 20, something like that. I don't think I was old enough to buy anything because I wasn't 21. So I know I wasn't 21. So I was like 20, probably 20. Um, so he was just really, I was just sitting here and he just brought it back. How the enemy used people when I was young to come against me, to see when you work witchcraft on God's people, when you work witchcraft on people, the enemy sent them to do that, right? So I pray that God let me deliver this word the way He want me to deliver it, right? Let it be all of Him and none of me. I don't want my no flesh, right, at all. And so He really like brought to me that time again. Ooh, these bees. Why these bees are and so okay. These bees, Lord help them. So it's hot too. Um so He really like brought to me the time the woman had did that to me. And I was with my baby daddy at the time, right? He's dead and gone to be with his daddy, the devil. Um, he was into root work and all that, and I didn't even know. I didn't know he was into root work. Um, older guy, cause older guy. He was into root work. Wasn't nothing but a warlock. Okay, that's what God is really revealing to me. He was nothing but a warlock, and he was scared to die. And I'm young. I'm like, I didn't understand why he would be scared to die. He was scared to die because he knew he had did evil in the eyes of God. He knew he had did wrong. He knew he was a root worker, right? He worked root. You know, his root work wasn't to destroy me. His root work was for me to not leave him, right? And I don't know if he partnered with the lady that was that was the caretaker of the building of this apartment I used to live in years ago, like when I was 19 or 20. I didn't know if he partnered with her. I don't know what it was. But the caretaker was a witch. She was a witch. I don't know nothing about witches and warlocks at that age. I don't know anything. So when I say that, God been protecting me like long ago. Okay. God always watched over me, always protected me, right? From the things that I didn't see, from the things that I didn't know. So God protected me from witchcraft when I was about 19 or 20. The lady that, I'm about to say the congregation, the lady that was the caretaker of my building, she tried to work witchcraft on me. Okay. Again, she tried to work witchcraft on me. I'm gonna put this over here. I'll just hold it. So she tried to work witchcraft on me when I was 19 or 20. And she was the caretaker of the building. So that means she had a key to my apartment. When you're a caretaker, you have access to people's apartments only when they have something going on with the apartment, and they ask you, is it okay if we come in? They have a key, right? So I don't know when she must have came in there when I was asleep, or she must have went in there when I was gone. But she had got my hair. She had my hair. And she wrapped, okay, so I woke up one morning with a really bad, something had happened, like a headache or a headache. The headache was to the extreme, right? And me and her used to talk all the time. She was associate. I associated with her, right? So when I woke up with this headache, I went up to her apartment, and I'm like, oh, I got a headache so bad. Like, I couldn't even open my eyes, or I couldn't even close them, either one. But I knew it was bad. This headache was bad. And this woman said, go look under your bed and see what's up under there. Tell me why I went and looked under my bed. Now, I'm 19, 20 years old. I look under my bed. I got hair under my bed. My hair. In something. How did you, now that I'm sitting here and the Lord bringing this to me again, I'm like, she was like, my baby daddy is doing, like she said, but she cursed. I don't curse. But she was like, that is doing witchcraft on you or something. But how do you know it's under my bed? How do you know what he got under my bed? Why would you tell me to go look under my bed and see what you find? So when I found it, she pointed the finger to my baby daddy. But how did you know what was under my bed? And God downloaded me 3 years ago. He just dropped that back in my spirit. Like he just dropped that moment years ago that I had. I'm like, okay, Lord. And the Lord just started ministering to me about that, right? Something that happened to me years ago that I never knew about, right? So, and he was telling me, he brought back to me when she had cancer. He brought back to me how she hollered, how she was in so much pain. Like it used to wake me up in the middle of the night, because I mean the whole apartment was like, I'm quite sure everybody in the apartment heard her hollering from the cancer eating her body up. Okay, she was in excruciating pain. Okay, and so God brought that back to me. He said she was a witch. I'm like, okay. When she was in pain like that, God spoke to her. And God told her to call me up there to her apartment. And I remember she called me up to her apartment. But she was supposed to do something. When I got there, she didn't do it. Because all she could do was look at me with her eyes. I guess something was eating her up, where she couldn't tell me what she had did, because that was her thing. God told her to tell me what she had did to me. Tell her what you did to her. And apologize. Like, this is what she's supposed to did. God telling me this 3 years ago. This is what she was supposed to have did. And so when I got up there, she didn't do it. She looked at real bad. She was like a skeleton. Like the cancer was eating her up really fast, and her eyes were sunk in. Right. That's why when I come on here and I say what God tell me about you, and your eyes gonna sunk in, because he been to drop that in my spirit about you. Her eyes sunk in, right? When she just sat there and stared at me, I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to go, right? I don't want to sit there and watch her suffer. So I left out the apartment. And she still had not did what the Lord told her to do. That night, I never heard nobody holler like this in pain. It was so dreadful to hear her be in such pain like that. When she didn't do that, I don't know what God did, but it just ate her up. And it ate her up to a place where she was in so much pain. She didn't rest none. All night it was just hollering. You know how somebody holler from the top of their lungs? Just in agony. That's the best way I can explain her pain. And God revealed to me, when she didn't do that, cancer ate her up. And it ate her up real fast. Morning, noon, night. That's all I heard was hollering. In agony, pain. Okay. I don't know why he wanted me to come on here and say that. But he did. And I'm going to say this. My baby daddy, he's dead and gone to be with his daddy, the devil, because he worked root work on me. And I didn't even know. God kept me through all of it. Like the enemy been trying to kill me since I was young, people. I'm telling you. And when people do stuff like that, the devil is dealing with them. The devil making them do that. Like, why would you work root work on me to make me be with you? And he's like, I'm scared to die. I'll be scared to die too. If I work root work on somebody. Kept me out of town. Where they do it at. Like, this is crazy. But that's what he wanted me to come here and say. You people think you are getting away with what you are doing. God sent me here to tell you your time is short. It's coming. It's coming. Witches don't die in peace. God, they die in agony. Like they be in so much agony. Okay. Because for one, he said, I suffer you not to live. He said, I suffer not a witch to live. A witch ain't gonna die in peace. A witch gonna die in agony. Those that are into witchcraft, those that are into root work, black magic, white magic, hoodoo, voodoo, all that, word curses, all that. Your death is not gonna be like, it's not going to be, and before you depart from this earth, you're gonna be in agony. He sent me here to tell you that. You will be in agony. And the very spirit that you operate out of, you'll be looking just like him. It'll be your twin. Because he's going to make you look just like what you operate out of. Oh, yeah.